I'm going bird watching today, and I'm going to start my Russian doll cross stitch. So I think there's two places where I can do some bird watching and cross stitch. So yeah, let's go to the first spot. Hi, cows. So this area here is known for. You can often see white-tailed eagle here, and also a lot of other birds. Over here there is a big kind of a, maybe it looks like a lake, but it's not. It's connected to the sea, so we call it a nor in Denmark. So we're in the south of Denmark right now, and it's very windy today, but it's so warm, so it's kind of nice. So I find a spot and sit down, and they have moved the table and where I could have been sitting and stitching. So I'm going to place myself here. So I hope the sound is okay. I can hardly hear myself because of the wind. So yeah, I'm going to start my Russian doll. It's absolutely windy here. But yeah, let's just pick a color. Yeah, let's start with the pink one. What is that? It's number 2. There's my scissor. Remember to bring a scissor. So that's good. Okay. I will try to not throw it in the water. So a light blue here. Really holding on to things. And I have attached my backpack to the rope. I really don't want to lose it. So yeah. I got one thread out. Yeah, I forgot to say at the intro that in the end of this video there will be information about that giveaway. So my celebration giveaway, which is I'm celebrating that this channel Random Stitcher is 1 year old, and the 21st, I think it was the 21st of September. So yeah, I think I should celebrate. So I'm going to do that, and tell you more about how to enter the giveaway at the end. We have at least one more stop, maybe 2. I knew it was windy today, but I didn't think it was going to be that much. But we are close to the coast, so of course, and it's east coast. So, and I think that's exactly where the wind is worse. But yeah, it's fine. If there's too much noise, I will try and see if I can edit the audio a little bit. I have done that before, so. But we're having a hot period right now, and it is September, so it's kind of rare. We are Today it's going to be 28 degrees Celsius, so that is, yeah, I don't know how much in Fahrenheit. It is warm, and for us in Denmark it is pretty warm. But then there's this wind, so it doesn't feel that, not at least not when you're at the coast here. So, oh wow, there's a big, what is that? That's a big bird. Can you see it? I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called in English, but it's a big one, and it's very beautiful. It's hunting, you can see it. It looked big, but it was not the eagle. No, not the eagle. But I have been sitting here before and spotted, I actually think the eagles, yeah, because they are breeding here, and there are adults and there are also young eagles from, I think this year or maybe it was last year. So you can spot, yeah, it's a good place if you want to spot that white-tailed eagle, and that is a very, very big eagle. It has a wingspan of almost 2.5 meters. So another bird you can see here is it's kind of like a robin. You know, the little robin bird where it has a red chest, except this one has a blue chest. And it's also very rare, but it has been spotted here. So, but all I can see over there is a lot of swans and heron and, you know, ducks and stuff, seagulls. And geese, so many geese here. And there's some there are cows. This area here is often has cows. Don't know how much you can see, but down here there's a whole pile, a pool of cow shit. So, yeah. But yeah, it is Friday today, and I was going to do the floss tube today, but I decided to wait because I am so close to finishing my Freddy. I've been stitching a lot this week on him, and so now I only need around 900 stitches to finish him, and that is the letter Q, the first letter in the word queen that I am finishing, and it's tedious work because it's just white. And I am not liking it. Not the white part, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's see how it goes. I'm hoping to be finishing him this weekend, and he is going straight in the frame because the fabric I feel is quite fragile, so I really need to get him framed right away. And I have a frame, so I'm going to do it myself. Hoping it fits. Really a lovely day. It's nice to be here actually with the wind, because at home it's like it's just standing still. It's also windy, but there's not wind right at our terrace. So, oh wow, there's some funny birds there. A whole bunch of birds. I don't know what that was. It sounded very funny. So this little Russian doll, yeah, it is from Outdoor Tide. I got it in the middle of August, unboxed it, and I immediately fell in love with it. So it is 30 by 41 centimeters, and it is very distracted here. 26 colors. It's such a nice little one. Oh, I would wish that little robin, blue robin, I don't know if that's called that, but robin bird with a blue chest. I would love if that would appear sitting right there. That could be nice. But probably not that lucky. If I only can hold on to this, I will feel lucky. Because, oh man. So the next location is a bird watching tower. I think there should be no wind up there. So we'll see. I can hear the geese again. Sometimes there's a lot of bird noises, and that is due to the eagle coming, because it's hunting, and they know that. But I don't think there's just a bunch of geese. They're not fleeing from the eagle. Sometimes all the birds, they lift up at once. So maybe 2,000 birds just takes off because the eagle is coming. A lot of birds here today. Guess they just enjoy the weather. I need to have something to drink. I have brought just some water, a little bit of taste in it, raspberry taste. So I hope you are enjoying your day also. Hope you had a good week. I have not been feeling too good. I stressed myself out a little bit, and that's totally on me, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just want to do things, and yeah. So I did. Yesterday we went to a kind of a get-together. I can hear strange bird noises, and I don't know what that is. Normally I know a lot about birds, but don't know. But sometimes there's the big youngsters. They have a little bit different sound than the adults, and then sometimes can confuse me. But yeah, so we went to that get-together yesterday. It was a neighborhood, the place we live. They have they have got a new terrace patio with flowers, and it was all something they were donated. So they wanted to make a special. Oh, there you are. Oh wow, that's a little bird. I don't know what that is. This. So they wanted to have an official opening of the terrace, and they did that. So there were free food and drinks and coffee and cake, and we were 50 people. Normally I say no to those kind of get-together. It stresses my head out a little bit, but I actually felt like going yesterday. Plus my husband really wanted to go, so we were a bunch of misfits. It is an area for elderly people. They have opened up for people around from 45 and up. So we are a group of, I don't know, 10 or something that is in the 50s. The others are, the elder is around in the 70s and 80s. So we are the young ones. So we sometimes feel like misfits, and but we kind of stick together. So that was nice. So we also sat together outside on that new patio there. The other ones sat inside because it was cold outside. Yeah, no, it was not cold, but yeah, whatever. I thought it was too hot inside. So, but I am sensitive to if it's too warm. I just can't breathe. So, and yeah, we felt that all of us. So we sat outside. It was so nice. So yeah, I loved it. We just had fun. It was a fun bunch. I was tired when I got home. Tired in my head. And fantastic news. Our Danish television, TV2, has decided they're going to show NFL. Yes. All through this year, we have been told, no, we are not going to show NFL games this year. It is too expensive. NFL will not give us a good price, and it's too expensive, and blah, 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 blah. Even though they had at least 1 year contract, was at least 1 year more. Not but 2 days ago, no, actually I think it was yesterday, they announced, it was a little bit funny because 3 days ago, they put up their Facebook page, NFL, TV2 NFL, had been down, not down, but it's not been inactive for a long, long time. All of a sudden, they put up a picture, a very strange picture. It was something with something rising from the grave. And my husband, he was, I think it means they're going to show NFL games anyway. But there was no word in that picture. They just put up the picture and nothing else. And people went mad. They went absolutely crazy. Tell us more, what is going on? Are you going to show NFL? And then 2 days later, and I think that was yesterday, they finally announced, yes, they are going to show NFL games. And the first one was last night, but it was very late at night. It was in the nighttime. So we were sleeping. My husband was really contemplating, to not sleep that night because we wanted to watch the first game because it was Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, and Ravens, and those are our teams. So, that's a wasp. But no, I convinced him that because it's still there today, so we can watch it today. So we are going to definitely. And Sunday there will be 2 games, and I'm talking about NFL like I'm some kind of idiot. That's our thing. Okay, so I think it's time to move out from here. It is very windy here, so I'm getting a little bit stressed in my head because of the noise from the wind. But of course, I was hoping for a white-tailed eagle to appear to show itself so that I could show you. But no. I think it is often they like to hunt for food early morning, or as I'm told, also later evening. But at this point, at this time, possibly always already has been eating, and now it's just sitting somewhere and digesting its food. So yeah, it's just a nice spot here, and I love it. I have no idea how the sound is, how the audio is. If it's too bad, if it's horrible, I'll try if I can edit it, and if not, I think I'll do a new recording when I come home or something. I'm just stitching, you know, it's not like I'm talking about something amazing. It's just Friday. We're going shopping today for groceries. We're trying to, I want to shop for a whole week. So yeah, I'm going to try that. Maybe not the best day because everybody else is going on a Friday, going shopping. So, but maybe we're going late tonight. Maybe, yeah, because when we go after, you know, around 8 or 9 tonight, it's more quiet. It's absolutely the most busy time when my husband comes home from work because everybody else is coming home from work and they're going out grocery shopping for the weekend. So, oh, I know it's windy, but man, it is nice here. Can you hear the geese? Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So I will finish this thread. Oh, that was a one of those that bites. They are horrible. There's something that they also bite the horses. They're awful. They can hunt you. It's like they lock in on you and they can just hunt you. And their bite, it's so painful. So I will end this thread and then we will go to the next location and do one thread more. And I was thinking if it was not too crowded down there, we could go a little bit down to the lake. No, the beach. There is actually a very nice beach here. So, okay, now we have a big bird coming in. That is a big one. What is that? It's flying low, very low, and they're not flying. They're not escaping, so it's not a bird of prey. I think it was a heron, a common heron. We have a lot of here. Yeah, because nobody's moving. They're just sitting there, all the birds. So if it was a big eagle, they were just a noise. And, you know, they were all flying up and going hysterical. Because nobody wants to get eaten by an eagle, apparently. Not that far away from here, there is their nest. They have their nest. Probably because we have got quite a few more. They get babies every year. So, but in a forest, not that far away, there's a nest, and I think it was the year before last year. It fell down during a storm, their big nest, and they found a swan, the leftover from a swan. Imagine how big a bird must be to lift up a swan that high. Oh, that's amazing. Just say something about the strength it has. Sometimes in this area also there is osprey. It's also been spotted here. So quiet here, except for the wind. Oh, okay, I did something with the thread, so I think we are calling it a day. at this spot. So let's go to the birdwatch tower and put in another thread. Yeah. So taking it off here. So happy I brought that hook. It would have been disaster if this went into the creek here. Well, let's go there. Closing up. Okay, so I have my drink. You are not allowed to fall down. You stay there, please. So, and I have my selfie thing, and I'm getting up. And don't laugh. So here it is. I stitch on top here. So I think I'll continue with the head. But look at it. So pretty. Very pretty indeed. Don't know what's happened here. Nice Sanderson. Oh, need to end this thread now because I'm really, don't have much left in one of the threads. So I have to end it. Okay, so did it. Probably sun and everything else. It's what it is. So I'm scared of things falling down. Now I'm going to the other spot, the birdwatch tower. So we can see if should be able to spot the eagle. I don't think so. I think it's too late of the day, but it's still beautiful here and there are other birds. So yeah, let's go. Oh, can you see how beautiful it is here? It's really a fantastic view of the area. So I have it here. I'm going to find a new color. Which one should we do? It's we're high up here at the top floor of the birdwatch tower. So how about the yellow? I would like to stitch with something. That's number one. Yeah, that's a red one. Let's take a red one. Almost a raspberry. This one. Taking out a thread. There's no place I can sit, so I'm standing. I need to have my binocular ready. So if that big one should appear, I can get it. Also need something to drink. There. Yeah. Binocular, where are you? It is here. It's ready. So I'm also placing that here. So look how pretty it is. And the thread in the needle. So the sun is from here, so I'm thinking, how about here? And you have a good view. Yeah. So, can you see something here? I don't know if you can. Okay. So the yellow, yeah, the yellow up here. Let's do that. I can keep an eye on the sky. But it's easy. If the big one is coming, it's easy to see because all of the birds just, get completely hysterical and fly, escape. Try to anyway. But it is the eagles and a lot of those birds of prey. They prefer to be food that is convenient. So they, if they can see there's some bird that is hurt or a baby, they take that. Roadkill, yeah, many common buzzard really love roadkills. So it's just really some lazy birds. The white-tailed eagle, it can spot another bird from many miles away. So it has such good eyes. Can you see something here? Yeah, you can. So let's stitch here a little bit. Enjoy the view. There's a lot of swans over there. But it is September, so a lot of birds are starting to fly home. We have a lot of birds here that is only here for the summer. So they are going south again. Some has already disappeared. All the larks are gone. So there. That's some of the birds that arrives early. So March, I think. I have to see what's over there. I can see something over there. Hang on. There's something big standing over there. Probably a heron, but anyway. Yeah, oh man, there's a lot of swans out there. Sometimes you can see the big eagles sitting over at the trees, the big trees, the other side. But this monocular is not that good, so you can't spot it. You cannot see it clearly enough. So it's a nice little one to have to bring on your hike, but it's not, expert binocular or anything. It's just a handy little one. So it was nothing. So I think big birds, they're just sitting somewhere, digesting their food. I don't know if there's big fish in these waters here, but they are known to fish also for salmon and fish like that. Let's move on. Very odd video this, right? Yeah, it is Random Friday, so yeah, I'm really hyped about that. I am close to finishing Friday. It has been a struggle. Oh man, there's a person standing out there. He was looking at me like, what are you doing there? I was just asking, what are you doing out there? Now he's completely gone. He's over there by the big high grass or something. No, I'm allowed to be here, so maybe he's gone over there to pee. No, he's not. Never know. I actually didn't know that you could go down there. I thought that it was way too wet. But what's going on here? Oh, we have a knot. I hate it when there's knots. I'm not very good at getting the knots out. I often ends up have to cut it. So. I did it! Yay! So our next spot is going to be on the beach. See if I can find a quiet place with not too many people, because I get shy. I don't like to speak when there's a crowd looking at me. So, but yeah. Isn't it nice to be in the nature? I really love it. So, I'm so impressed by this microphone. I just now I watched the first part of the video, first I recorded, to see how awful the sound was with the wind and everything. I think it's fine. It's doing a very good job. So I read that this microphone, you can actually go with your recording device 250 meters away, and it can still reach. I think that's amazing. It really is. Imagine that. That is a quarter of a kilometer. You're not even able to see your recording device. But, yeah, it's great, because it means that I actually was intended to go out to my favorite spot of them all. It is a little creek where there is kingfisher couple, but it's just, since we moved, it's a little further away, and I have to drive through the city, and the city is crazy. especially Friday and weekends and stuff. And if I want to go there, and I do want to go there and do a video like this, something like this anyway, I have to go in a normal weekday, Monday, Tuesday, something, and very early in the morning. So because the traffic is not that insane at that time. Because I have it in my head that I want to record across the creek. It's not a river, it's a creek, yeah. Across it, because if the kingfisher, because they come along the river, the creek, if they come, maybe I could catch it on with my camera, with my phone, and you could see it, the little blue. Okay. The guy is still out there. I don't know what he's doing. My best guess is that he's a bird watcher. Oh, the two swans are lifting off. Man, they're not very good at it. I think they're swans anyway. There are two. There are a couple swans. They are a couple. They can grieve when their partner dies. They're so heartbreaking. One time, it's close to the kingfisher spot. There was a little lake, and there used to be two swans. One day I came. One of the swans were dead and lying in the water, and the other swan paddled around close to it. Heartbreaking. She or he has just lost his partner, his loved ones, her loved ones. So sad. I wonder if they ever get a new mate. I don't know. I don't know that much about swans. I love it here. So nice. A little bit hard to stand, but it's okay. Oh, I went up too high. Or did I? Yeah, I did. This little one, if you like Russian dolls, you like 14 count, like some kind of easy stitching, I can recommend this from Outdoor Tide. I don't know if anyone else has it. Maybe they have, but this is just a wonderful, easy, super crisp and clear. So I can recommend that for sure. I forgot to bring something to eat, so I know there's a little, I don't know, cafe or something at the beach, so maybe I can get something there. But I think, how much have we recorded? Can I see that? Yeah. 16 minutes. Oh, I can see my own reflection on top of what I'm seeing on the screen, so it's confusing. I think 5 more minutes and then we can go to the last spot, the beach. I cannot promise that I can find a nice spot. If not, I'm just going to do the outro there quick and tell you about the giveaway for $25 gift card for Amazon that lucky person can win. I want a $25 gift card. Can I enter the giveaway? Oh, cannot. No. Okay, so I will save this last thread here for the beach. I think there'll be a lot of people there because it's a warm day today. What do you say? Do I like the area here? Look how pretty it is. So pretty. I saw a shadow. Oh man. It's a pigeon flying with some stick in his mouth. Nest material. They make a nest all through the year, and they are the most. I don't know. I'm a fan of pigeons because they don't give up. Their nest get blown down because they're so bad at building the nest, and they're just like, doesn't matter. We just build it again, do it again and again and again, and they keep on doing it. They don't give up. That's my kind of bird. That's me. If I was a bird, I was a pigeon. Oh man, yeah. Thing has been blowing down for me many times during my life. Just don't give up. Never give up. Let's go to the next spot. So I found my way down to the beach. Very windy. I am right next to a sailboat port harbor. So yeah. I can see some people on the beach, but there's not a lot because it's very windy. Maybe you can see it on my hair. And yeah, I was stitching on the yellow one, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me talk about that little giveaway I'm having. I'm really holding on to my fabric here. Giveaway. Totally distracted because it's so lovely here. The giveaway is because I started my YouTube channel the 21st of September, I think it was. That was my first video on this channel a year ago. So this is a whole full year have passed, and I want to celebrate that. I don't think I have ever thought that that it would be this great with all you lovely people out there, with all you who are always supporting me, always commenting, and I just love the community we have, the friendships we have. So and also members. So the giveaway will start today. So in this video you should comment. I know there's some that want to comment but don't want to be part of a giveaway. So if you don't want to be part but you want to comment, then you just have to avoid that word, and the word is just one, O-N-E, one. So include that in your comment and you're in the giveaway. It will run all the way through September, so around October 1st I will pick a winner. And if you are a member of this channel, you get your name in twice if you participate in the giveaway. And as I said, the prize is a gift card for Amazon for $25. So it is wherever you are in the world, you can win this because it will be sent to you by email if you are the winner. So yeah, comment down below. Make sure to put in the word one, and not the number one, but the word O-N-E, and because 1 year. And you're in. Yeah, I am full of sand. I have sand everywhere, I think, in my ear, all over my legs, probably also on this, but doesn't matter. Always nice at the beach. There's so many waves because of the wind, so I can actually feel some drips, salt water somewhere. People are starting to stare at me, so I think I'm going to stop now and just want to, just stop here. I found a more quiet place, and now there's a dog barking, but yeah. So I could finish that thread. Oh man, people were starting to stare there. I just had to see. Okay, so you're not quite there. So maybe here. Yeah. Yeah, there was some that was starting to stare a little bit. So I got, just thought it was awkward. So, and it was very windy. I tell you, I was sand everywhere now. This little town here, this is I don't know what to call it. Holiday town. They have a lot of vacation houses, and there's this port for sailboats. So yeah, there's nothing here except there's a camping site and there's a cafe. I'm actually thinking about going over there and get an ice cream. But other than that, nope, absolutely nothing. I think 1 kilometer from here there is a little grocery shop, just a small one. It's not high season here because children are started in school after summer vacation, so. But I know some who started their vacation now. Got a few people here. I think I would prefer to go to the other side to avoid that heavy wind. Okay, so I'm closing in on finishing that thread. Beautiful raspberry color here. So I hope you will participate, and I also hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and tell me if you like these videos, because I do. So I would love to do more of these, going out in the nature. Now that I have a decent microphone to bring, there's so many places I could take you if you want to. Beautiful places where we live in the South Denmark. So I think one more. And I'm going over there to get an ice cream for sure. My breakfast, didn't have anything to eat, and I forgot to bring food. So I was so focusing on remembering everything to recording. Okay, so I finished this thread here. I got a little work done up here. So yeah, nice. A little blue up here and some raspberry red here. So this is a nice little one. But when I come home, I'm definitely going to continue on my Freddy, because he is going to be finished this weekend. So that was it from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and yeah, remember to put in the word 1 if you want to participate in the giveaway. And you have the whole month, and if you decide to become a member from September, you will have your name in twice. To be a member of the channel, what you get is your name twice in giveaways and mentioning when I do my monthly costume. And you will also always be featured in if you look at my profile, you can see all the members featured there. And yeah, you just get to support my channel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Take care, and hope you're getting a lot of wonderful stitching. Take care. Bye bye.